up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Has it all teed up, and off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
Okay, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have a really heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it may be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Goff. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. That is good for a Detroit first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go rogue in RPO situations. A safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. And he stops as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can have a little sigh of relief. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Looking way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Here we go, tonight. 180. What's that?
On third and goal. Goff. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Bates' kick is up and good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Off that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Goff off the play action. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a quick punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
Well, Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Goff on 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He throws it deep to the left side, and that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. So they get dinged for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Goff now, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
To number 88.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, it took a great defensive effort to do it. Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead, but you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Has this at the 6. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, 20. Hey, go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Hey, 20.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. They go play action with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Tonight. 180.
Throwing is gone. Connects here with Jalen Knoll. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. St. Brown, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. action here. It's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, ETN gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Wisnowski in punt formation.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. Into traffic, complete. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher, and he can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attributed skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Teslaw there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
And 13.
Like 20, 76, count, 76, 76, count.
Here he goes, third and long. Got his man, this is Noel. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Working quickly here.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. They has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
60 by.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's back to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Second down carry for Jones. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run here. ETN. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
On 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Shut up! Panther 60! Panther 60!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Laporta with the grab. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
A gain of 6 yards.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Go!
They snap it to McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go! 7 Pirates! 7 Wk18! Ready?
On play action now, McCarthy vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. He's pushed out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Go! 6 Cowboy 80! Go!
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so we're trying that marker. 3rd down coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go! Check go!
ETN on 3rd down. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Roll! Come on! Ready?
They'll run, ETN. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Buying some time right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Now to Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
2 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Goff back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Goff on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Vikings 14.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense. defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jones once more. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Down in the 4th. Offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the
No good play action here. It's McCarthy. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands on the football.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
19, Chuck Mustang 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Downfield, and Tislam has it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They go play action with Goff. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, this is Noel. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions, making a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. It's McCarthy. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's completed right side. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. McCarthy going to keep it himself. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Montgomery. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Right play. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Vikings take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. 69. 60.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. Knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This is brought in by Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air. McCarthy. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
We're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Throw is caught. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's ETN on the give. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis ETN, the touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. The time making this all but impossible. But they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. The Vikings got to it first. They get it back.
Kate, the onside kick's a dying art form in our game, and it's dying because it's so hard to recover these kicks. It sure is nice to see some teams still know how to pull it off for one of the most exciting plays in the game.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.